Hey guys, Hi Bryson here, and today I want to talk about exactly 7 reasons to go out there and start a YouTube channel. Even in 2020, even in 2021, it doesn't matter. Usually, it's going to be a good idea. Now, these reasons are going to go from basically creative to money to business, because at the end of the day, YouTube is a business. It does make money, so you should think about money when it comes to creating a YouTube channel also, which I will talk about in this video right here. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, I post videos every single day, so make sure to also subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. On top of that, also destroy the like button. Now let's get started, guys. Okay, now the first reason why you want to start a YouTube channel is basically because it's free. 100% free to go out there and post content on YouTube, and it might go viral. You never know, but usually it doesn't. Let's be honest here. But the point is, it's free to go out there and create your own content. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, what you look like. In reality, anyone can go out there and make some content on YouTube as long as you have a good story, good value, and a good perspective on things. Usually that will be enough. Okay, now on top of that, the way I think about it is basically you get to go ahead and create your own TV channel. Like on TV, you click the channel and it goes to your channel, the Tommy Bryson channel, your name channel, whatever it is, and you get to go out there and create whatever you want to create and just have fun with it. So in reality, there is one thing though. If you want to make it a business and not just a hobby to just go ahead and talk about what you want to talk about, that's fine also. But if you want to make a business, basically you have to have a niche. Basically, what are you going to talk about when it comes to your channel? When you click on the Tommy Bryson channel, you expect to see money videos, saving money, how to make more money, investing, and everything around personal finance, right? So that's what you expect to see, and that's the content I actually make. So when it comes to you, pick a niche. A niche is a sector on what you're actually going to talk about. Is it exercise? Is it making YouTube channels? Is it, for example, a cooking channel? Whatever it is, just go out there and make that content around that niche if you want to make it a business. On top of that, stick to a upload schedule. If you said Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays, make sure you upload those 3 days a week, every single week for at least 18 months before you go ahead and you give up, okay? That's the entire idea. And by the way, one thing I usually hear is this: Tommy, I want to be different, okay? I just want to upload whatever I want to upload, and I want to have fun doing it. I get that too, and usually what you're doing is trying things out to see exactly what's going to work. But if you want to make a YouTube channel successful, you have to basically have a niche. What are you going to talk about? That way the algorithm can recommend you to a larger audience that is interested, for example, in money, in exercise, in cooking, in vlogs, entertainment, Logan Paul drama, whatever it is. But you have to have a niche, okay? You don't want to go to Cartoon Network and see, for example, Kim Kardashian and the reality show, okay? No, you want to watch cartoons there, okay? That's the entire idea. So you have to pick a niche. That way people know exactly what to expect when it comes to your YouTube channel. Now, the second reason to make a YouTube channel is basically it can make you money. Usually, if you start a hobby like, hey, I collect SIM cards or whatever you actually want to do, in reality, that's not going to make you any money. But on YouTube, your hobby can turn into something that can actually make you money. For example, people talk about, hey, I want to talk about pizza reviews. I want to talk about food. I want to talk about exercise. I want to talk about dancing, whatever it is. And you start making content. Before you know it, you have an audience. Before you know it, you're also making money. For example, when I started this channel, this official money channel here, I started just by sharing all the content that I wanted to share out there and wanted to see out there, right? So I was reading a book every single week about finance, about money, personal finance, how to save money, invest money, and I wanted to share the information, but my friends were not into that stuff. So in reality, I said, well, why don't I go ahead and share it on YouTube and see exactly if people out there are interested in it? And in reality, people were interested. And then I started making money around 3K per month, then 10K per month, then 20K per month, and now it's close to like around 30 to 40K every single month. But that's the cool thing about going out there and sharing your ideas, also sharing your values, and on top of that, creating value for other people. The more people you actually go out there and you help, the more money usually you're going to make. It just works like that, okay? Now, there's one thing you do need to know about making money on YouTube, and that's basically that to make money on YouTube, to get monetized, you need to have 1,000 subscribers and also 4,000 hours of your content watched on the platform. So that means you have to go out there, create content, keep learning, and keep trying and stay consistent. That's the entire goal. So once you pick a niche, don't just start it and then quit it. I see channels all the time like, hey Tommy, give me a shout out. You go to the channel, they have 2 videos. One was 2 months ago and the other one was like 7 years ago. In reality, you have to be consistent if you want to create YouTube and make it like an entire business, okay? That's the idea. Consistency is key. Now, the third reason to create a YouTube channel is basically you get access to a very large audience. And again, that's also free. Now on YouTube, there are around 1.3 billion people that actually watch YouTube. On top of that, 5 billion videos get watched every single day. Now that means a lot of competition to have your video stand out. But in reality, if you are being yourself and you're sharing value, by being yourself, you are unique because you have your own stories and your own thing, right? You're like unique. So in reality, when you make your own content, it's special because basically you're making it and you deliver it a certain way. So that's the entire cool thing also about going out there and making your own YouTube content, because you will always be unique if you're being yourself. So keep that in mind. But also from a business perspective, guys, it also means that if a lot of people watch you, in reality, you can go ahead and sell your products, also get extra money from ads and a lot of different things, okay? But there is one thing you do need to know. If you go ahead and you sell out your audience, you will lose everything you built just for a quick dollar. You do not want to do that. In reality, if you guys don't know this, I have over 600 videos posted and maybe 1 or 2 of them are sponsorships, okay? Because basically you have to treat your audience with a lot of respect, because if you sell them out, they're gone. No one trusts you anymore. So don't just be in it like, hey, I want to make so much money. No, be in it to say, hey, I want to give value to my audience and help them with whatever I can help them, but I'm not going to go ahead and try to exploit them for a quick dollar and then lose everything I built. And that's usually why I say no to 99.99% of all the sponsorship deals that I get offered every single day, okay? Because it's not worth it if it doesn't benefit you guys, okay? I'm not willing to sell anything out whatsoever. Now, number 4 is basically you can actually help a ton of people. Now, I know it sounds corny, like, oh my God, you can help people. Okay, great. But in reality, the only way to make money is by helping someone solve a problem. We all know that, okay? So the whole goal of YouTube is, how can I help someone improve their life in some way? For example, I have a money channel, right? I talk about money and how to make money, how to invest money, how to save money, how to go on vacations, credit card, how to build your credit, how to buy a house. I talk about all these things, but in reality, my whole content is just basically, how can I help someone solve a problem they want to solve without going out there and trying to look through all the information I have to look through to give them the answers very quickly. If you make videos about exercise, well, how do I teach someone about working out quickly in a fast way to basically help them improve their body? The whole goal to be successful on YouTube is to basically, how can I help someone? Now, there are ways to do this, okay? There's a free way. The way I do it, just make content, give everything out for free. Or for example, the paid way, when you create content, leave certain things out and then say, hey, if you want all the information, go ahead and buy my course, or basically join my book list or whatever it is. And that way you'll get it for like $1,000. And that's also a way to actually make money on YouTube. The way I do this, basically, I give out every single piece of information I have for free. YouTube pays me, so that's fine. It doesn't cost you guys anything. And in reality, if I want to make a course or a book, I'll make it, but I'll say, for example, all the information is in my videos, but this is just a way to get all the information in one place. If you want to pay for it, you can if you want to, but you don't have to, because literally everything is for free on my channel. That way, you're not confused and like, hey, do I hold things back or not hold things back? I give everything out in all of my content for free. And I noticed that that helps a ton also. Just give it all out. Help. If you want to create a book, or for example, a guide, or for example, a course, make that course, offer it for sale. Yes, people will buy it, but don't hold out on your content and have like a paywall between you and your audience. That's awful. And it usually separates you from your audience, okay? So just keep that in mind. Now, number 5 is basically YouTube can actually create passive income for you. So if you make a video, that video can continue to earn you income even after a month or 2 months or 3 months, or sometimes even a year after you actually post that video. That's the cool thing about making content also on YouTube. Now, the idea is this, okay, guys? Say, for example, I have over 600 videos, which I do. If they make me $1 every single day, then in reality, that's $600 every single day from that content that I keep creating every single day. Now, there is one thing that you need to know that people don't tell you. If you try to focus on just creating viral content, usually that's not going to work. You might get lucky here and there, but in reality, a viral video is very weird in a way, right? Because YouTube and the algorithm have to recommend this, so you have things that you can't control that have to be in line for you to actually go ahead and make a viral video. The way I do this, basically, I make content with value every single day. If it goes viral, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't care. But the point is, how can I help someone every single day by creating content? That's my entire goal. I'm not worried about like, hey, let it go viral, blah, blah, blah. If it goes viral, great, that's awesome. But if it doesn't, that's fine too. By the way, I noticed something, okay? You might not know this yet, but in reality, if you start making content, in reality, 20% of the content you make is going to be responsible for 80% of all the income that comes in every single month for making YouTube money. So keep that in mind. So if you make 100 videos, usually only 20 videos are going to make you 80% of all the money you actually make. And that's why when you go to a channel with a lot of videos, usually they only have like maybe 10 videos that are like over 1 million views, or maybe even one video that's over 1 million views, okay? That's the idea. You keep making content, maybe one of them might go viral, but the point is, don't chase viral content, just make content that helps people. That's the way I do it, and that's the way that works the best from my experience so far, okay? Now, number 6 is basically YouTube gives you control. You know how it used to be like, hey, if you want to be a movie star, you have to be in the right place at the right time, and then someone has to like you or not like you, and you have to get lucky with a role you actually get, and they're in control. Well, the idea is with YouTube, you make your own content, you build your own audience, and it's all up to you, and nobody can tell you anything about what you're actually doing. Well, aside from YouTube, but you know, those rules are very good if you ask me. But the idea is that basically YouTube allows you to go out there and do whatever you want to do without worrying about what anybody else is going to tell you. So for example, if you want to be like a rock star and you want to basically make music, then just upload your videos on YouTube and create your audience, and that's basically it, okay? You don't have to wait until the label signs you. If you want to make videos about exercising and be like signed by Gymshark, in reality, just go on YouTube and post your own content about gym workouts and all that stuff and build your own audience, and you don't have to wait on anyone to actually accomplish whatever you actually want to accomplish. Now, there is one thing that is going to help you a ton when it comes to YouTube. Number 1, take courses on YouTube. That way you find out exactly, how do I actually get YouTube to actually work the way I want it to work, and actually manipulate the algorithm to get my videos out there a lot better. Because if you have an edge, that's going to help you a ton. On top of that, the way I did it was this, okay? I worked for a few YouTubers, and that way they taught me a lot of things, and I found that basically there are no shortcuts whatsoever. I'm sorry to tell you that. It's all about making valuable content, also creating consistent content. That's it. There's people that basically have a great channel, over 1 million subscribers, 100K subscribers, and basically they stop posting, and then boom, everything just drops, okay? The key is create valuable content with value, and also go out there and create consistent content every single day like I do, or for example 3 times a week, but just stick to it, stick to it, stick to it. That's the entire goal. And if you want control, just stop waiting for somebody else and go out there and make your own content and create your own audience and build your own empire. Corny way to say, I'm sorry about that, but it is true. Just go out there and create everything you want to create. Don't wait on anyone. And now guys, number seven, I'm sorry about that. Number 7 is by far the corniest one, but it is the most important one, okay? YouTube allows you to make an impact in someone's life without you even knowing. Now, for example, I got very lucky in life that I got encouragement at the right time from the right people. And you can do the same thing for people on YouTube. For example, when I was in high school, a teacher told me, Tommy, you're going to be great with math. I went ahead, I started studying a lot to basically be good at math because I didn't want to disappoint that teacher. Teacher told me also, hey, Tommy, you're going to be a great writer. I kept writing and writing to get better at basically writing, to actually keep up with the entire idea that, hey, Tommy's a good writer. I don't want to see you mess up. On top of that, teacher told me, Tommy, you can go out there and do whatever you want to do. Just work hard and stay consistent. I went out there and also did the exact same thing. The idea is encouragement can go a long way, and you never know the impact you're going to have on somebody's life. Every time I read a book, it helps my life out a ton. And the idea is that you might not know who you're helping, but in reality, your video that you create can set someone off to go out there and make a life that they actually want to create without them even knowing. It only takes a spark. It took me just one spark when I was in college. One professor told me, Tommy, this right here is a great book. You should read it. Here's investment advice. And that right there led me to go out and say like, hey, I want to learn everything about finance and investing. It only takes one spark, and you can be that spark for someone else. I know it sounds corny, but it is true, okay? And that's why I make content every single day. You never know who you're gonna help, whose life you're gonna change, and who's actually gonna go out there, listen to your content, and then go out there, take action on it, and it's going to help their lives also a ton. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. If you like this video right here, well, like this video. On top of that, also, subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified. And before I go, if you want to talk to me one-on-one, just DM me on Instagram, or for example, subscribe to my Patreon, link down below. And on top of that, if you watch a video and basically all the tips on how to get started on a YouTube channel, here it is right here. See you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and as always, peace.